Shalom, Kal Halal, Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham, Recha Kodash. Double honor to the elder apostles of the Great Millstone GMS who rule well, who teach well, and salutations to the elect. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. So I'm just at the plantation right now, just on a quick 20-minute break. Hopefully we don't get any distractions. All right. So we're going to go into the book of 1 Samuel chapter 27. Okay, and in the previous chapter to that, Saul, hunting down David yet again, and the Lord, delivering David, rather delivering Saul into David's hands, all right? Another time in which David ends up, sparing his life. Okay. Yeah. So, subheading says, David flees to the Philistines. Philistines are Hamites. Okay. 1 Samuel chapter 27 verse 1 says, And David said in his heart, meaning in his mind, I shall now perish one day by the hand of Saul. There is nothing better for me than that I should speedily escape into the land of the Philistines. So if this, carries on, one day Saul is going to, catch me. So the best thing to do now would be, to seek refuge in the land of the Philistines and no longer be in the territory of Israel. Okay. And Saul shall despair of me to seek me any more in any coast of Israel, so shall I escape out of his hand. Okay. All right, so, meaning Saul will eventually stop pursuing David, considering that he's no longer, in the territory of Israel. Verse 2, And David arose and he passed over with the 600 men that were with him unto Achish, the son of Maoch, king of Gath. And David dwelt with Achish at Gath, he and his men, every man with his household, even David with his 2 wives, Ahinoam, the Jezreelites, and Abigail, the Carmelites, Nabal's wife. And it was told Saul that David was fled to Gath, and he sought no more again for him. Verse 5. And David said unto Achish, If I have now found grace in thine eyes, let them give me a place in some town in the country, that I may dwell there, for why should thy servant dwell in the royal city with thee? So he ends up making a league, if you will, of some kind of league, all right? And the king of Gath allowing him to stay there, all right? But, originally he was dwelling in the royal city where the king was. So basically he requests to have a separate area where he and his men, or he and his company, can dwell, all right, as opposed to being in the royal city. Verse 6, Then Achish gave him Ziklag that day, wherefore Ziklag pertaineth unto the kings of Judah unto this day. So from that time when it was given unto David, all right, it stayed in possession. All right, it basically became a possession for the kings of Judah. 7, And the time that David dwelt in the country of the Philistines was a full year and 4 months. And David and his men went up and invaded the Geshurites and the Gezrites and the Amalekites. Okay. For those nations were of old the inhabitants of the land. Right, so they were the ones dwelling within that region. All right, that region area, yeah. Being around the south of Judah, okay, around there. As thou goest to Shur, even unto the land of Egypt. And David smote the land, and left neither man nor woman alive, and took away the sheep and the oxen and the asses, and the camels and the apparel, and returned, and came to Achish. 10, And Achish said, Whither have ye made a road today? Okay, so where did you raid, or where did you go, to take over today? All right, and David said, Against the south of Judah, and against the south of the Jerahmeelites, and against the south of the Kenites. Okay. 11, And David saved neither man nor woman alive to bring tidings to Gath, saying, Lest they should tell on us, saying, So did David, and so will be his manner all the while he dwelleth in the country of the Philistines. All right. So, yeah, this means David wasn't being 100% truthful to Achish in telling him the places he raided. He made it seem like he was raiding Israelite territories, All right. Meanwhile, that was not where he was heading. Okay, that's not where he was going. And the places where he took over, he slew all of them. All right. He slew all of them, man. Okay. So no one would come back to the kings of Gath and notify him and say, yo, David is actually raiding our towns, and this is what he's going to continue to do, so long as he dwells with you. All right. Verse 12, and Achish believed David, saying, he hath made his people Israel utterly to abhor him. Therefore he shall be my servant forever. So this, in Achish's mind, right, it's sort of confirmed for him that, oh yeah, David is going to definitely be with me. He won't be going against his own people. And at that point, yeah, that separation is going to be perfect, right? To capitalize off of. So that's the end of 1 Samuel chapter 27. I don't want to rattle out this lesson. Breakdown was edifying and uplifting and exhorting to the elect of the nation of Israel. In closing, Kal Halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Recha Kodash, Muathla Babal. And again, salutations to the elect and double honors to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, and the elders of the Great Millstone GMS.